Thank you, Nosa. I want to share a story poem that I wrote regarding one of my students and how I thought I was teaching him, but actually he taught me the true meaning of laziness. Mariam Makeba stood and looked at me. He was 26 years old, young and strong with ebony muscles that were well oiled. So, Buema, I said, do you know the answer? Oh, yes, teacher, I know that one. I said, okay, what is the antonym of strong? Oh, I know that one, he says. Oh, we are still waiting, I said to him. He says, strong, look at me, I am strong. I said, man, you're beating around the bush, you can't go inside. I said, what is the antonym of strong? Maybe I should ask a girl, I said. I think maybe one of them knows. Lorpu, a dancer, pricked her hand up in the air and waved and waved, and I looked at her, but Buema and Jala and Sekou and Zaid, all the boys looked at her, and she sheepishly put her hand down. So Buema now, he is master of the room because he's the eldest one, and he is the master drummer for the Liberian Cultural Troupe. So he looked around and he says, I am strong. I am the man. I know the antonym of good is bad. I said, yes. And the antonym of man is, he turned and looked at pretty Miata sitting close to him. She hid behind her hand and he says, the antonym of man is woman. Not so? I nodded with everyone else in the class. And I am man, hell of a drummer man. Isn't that so? Anna? Yeah, that's true, for true. All around the room, the answers called. So, since I am man for myself, you know, I know strong business, teacher. I said, well, very good, Buema. Now tell me, what is strong? You beating around the bush again, man. Can't you go inside? He says, yes, teacher, I got that one. I am man for myself. Hear the answer for this thing. He took a deep breath. The antonym of strong? He turned and looked at everyone in the room. The antonym of strong? He looked at pretty Miata. He looked at pretty Lorpu. And he says, if you are not strong, his eyes glanced at Peter Bala and Sekou Kamara. And he says, if you are not strong, you are lazy. The room exploded in claps of 5 and cheers and of approval, and everyone was congratulating themselves. And I looked at them with disbelief. My mouth just fell open. I was like, but no. And then I stopped, and I thought about what he said. You see, I will always remember the lesson that I learned that day from a young Griot drummer in Liberia. You see, in a culture that has no welfare, no grants, no set-asides, by a society that just throws money at people and sneers at you, weakness is simply half-stepping. So the opposite, the antonym of strong is not weak. The antonym of strong is lazy. Strength is not a choice, but a necessity for life sometimes. And if you are not strong, you are lazy. And if you're lazy, you finny dead. Because, like the song goes, only the strong survive.